2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Getting ready to play their third. This one's for birdie.
This one's looking good.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's currently tied for fifth. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots. But they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the third hole. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Here we are at the 4th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's not the one he wanted. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Well played. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par here. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Well, that was a good strike. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year. This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Going with the hybrid. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. that almost went in the hole. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, you'll take that. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out. But so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 4th place. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
4 right.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Good putt that. Currently a couple under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into a share of 1st place. Like the look of this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, 13. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Well struck. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just one stroke back and right in it. This one heading towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 4 under. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Attaboy, good shot. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Just needs this one to kick right.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Still in the lead now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 6-iron here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. This one's on line. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 8 under. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 17th. Nice recovery there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. And he's down there.
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Opting for the 6 iron. Woo, back there, horsey. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It has been fantastic to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.